What's up, beautiful Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be tuning into your June energy forecast, and one second. Yes, thank you. And we will be addressing your general energy in the month of June. We will also be looking at relationships, work, a little bit health, and a little bit spirituality. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, or rising, or if you're cross-watching for a loved one, of course. Beautiful Taurus. So let's see. We got self-love this month, and we got a warrior, the warrior. A 61 here though. So what I'm feeling when I'm looking at your cards, beautiful, so my throat, beautiful Taurus, is that you're ready to fight for your place. You're ready to fight for what is yours, or what's supposed to be yours, or how people should be treating you. You are ready to stand up for yourself, and some of that means making certain decisions. I kind of feel like all the aspects of all the areas where you have not been loving yourself enough will be pushed to the surface in order so you can balance them and start anew. I feel like you might have been very stubborn about either a certain situation that you have been dealing with or a situation that you have not been dealing with, and you still need to make a decision about the situation. Might be having to do with a friendship, might be having to do with another person, a relationship. But something in the relationship is either bothering you, or it is like an obstacle or a challenge. Let me see what else we got there though. Whoops. Oh, okay, thank you. We got the King of Wands reversed. We got the Five of Wands. We got the Two of Cups. We got the King of Swords. And we got the Hermit card. So yes, what I'm seeing here is you might be dealing with a person that's overly focused upon their ambitions or their motivation, or it could be a man, it could also be a woman though. And either this person has made you feel like you lack your motivation, or you have been lacking your motivation, or this person has been lacking motivation. Either way, I kind of feel like this card is showing is turned upside down, because there might be a dip in your motivation, or there might be a change in your passion, or the direction you're moving into. Might be caused because of other people trying to battle you. Might be caused because of you comparing yourself to other people constantly. Might be caused because you are too self-centered, or too focused on you getting your fire, and not being focused upon taking other people with you or doing things together as a team. It's more like crabs in a bucket, and you're just trying to get like to the top the quickest. And in some cases this doesn't work really well. Most cases it doesn't work really well, but I do feel that this can either create, I feel like they might be in a relationship. It might be in a relationship, a friendship, a partnership, where you might be losing some motivation or passion in working with this person because of their attitude, or maybe you feel like everything is a competition, and I kind of feel like you're done with it. It doesn't feel really good to you anymore. You're only looking for relationships or connections that make you feel whole, make you feel like there's team effort there. And I feel like as soon as you work together with somebody in a very healthy way, everyone, could it be your mother? Could it be your brother? Could it be your sister? Could it be your father? Could be your child? Could be your partner? Could be your best friend? Could be your best man, brother, like friend, brother, like dude, like buddies. Whatever it may be, I kind of feel like as soon as you guys work together instead of working like on different islands, so to say, I kind of feel like you will be creating magic, or things will be changing and shifting. But therefore, I feel like you need to trust on everything you already know. There's something new on the horizon there for you. There's something new happening in June. Might be that you will be starting some new project. Might be that you'll be teaching someone something, or might be that you will be learning something. But I feel like you have either already been here, even though it might be new. I feel like there's still this familiarity. It could be that you are new to whatever is happening, but it feels like it's naturally for you and you are doing this with ease and grace. Or it could be that you already know this stuff from past lives, and therefore things come very more easily, or you have been learning from this or learning something in your earlier years or whatever, and now this is coming to fruition. And there's this area where you can, like, this book that you can open, you can look at, and you be like, oh yeah, I understand this part, okay, we can do this, let's go. I do see here though, but you need to focus upon your passion. With the Hermit card here, you see her focusing on very deeply on this fire. Here with the first card here, I do feel like you were not so focused on your fire anymore. So it might be the beginning. Well, it's really strange, right? You see, you might be demotivated to look at your fire. There you or somebody else is trying to catch your fire. And then I kind of feel like you'll be moving away and thinking about other things, or working on other things, or changing your perspective. And then when you retreat and take your time, I kind of feel like when you then focus upon your purpose or what it is that you really want, you can actually achieve it by listening to your intuition, listening to wisdom, because it all comes very easily to you then. But I kind of feel like this is at the end of a certain situation. This is at the end of a certain situation after you made a decision. I feel like you need to make a decision about the person or multiple people that you are connected with, so you can get out of a gloomy situation, or a situation that's getting very old, or a situation that's not, I want to say, mirroring your self-worth. I think that's the best way to say it. So let's move into your work, business, career, study, finances. So we got grounding and it was reversed. And then we got passion. I don't know why my voice is like changing. I don't know if you hear it. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Okay, so some of you might be changing jobs or might be changing perspectives. I feel like it's very profound though. I feel like maybe you have this realization or this download and you feel like you want to go into a different direction, or maybe it's still in the same fields, but your perspective or your inner knowingness or your feeling about it has totally changed. I feel like there's this change in your passion this month where you need to address, that you need to focus upon, but with gentleness and lightheartedness. I kind of feel like you might feel ungrounded this month. You might be waving up, or you might be very passionate about something and then go all the way like, woo, and then you start floating. And all of a sudden you come down really harsh because of the energy surrounding a situation with somebody else. Ground yourself in whatever you're doing, and in whatever step you do make forward in your business, career, or job. Kind of feel like you need to be very mindful of your finances too. Yes. Okay, let me see. We're going to look at your relationship area. So, okay, when we're looking at your relationship area, we got unanswered love, and we also got sacral chakra. It says there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Sacral chakra. So it might be a situation happening in your relationships where you feel like there's a choice that needs to be made. You might not be getting the same energy as you've been putting into the relationship. There might be a blockage in your sacral area. You also might be feeling a lack of creativity because of that. A lack of creativity because the issues between you and your partner, or there might be a disinterest, or you might be floating apart a little bit because of what happened or because of a certain situation. This could also be about a friendship. It could also be like you and a friend floating away from one another, or you and your parent floating away from one another. And this, of course, is also because of like we are in this area where we are socially isolating ourselves, or socially like being away from one another. But I kind of feel like there's also something happening here in the communication that's not really going well. I feel like as soon as you start working on yourself and start giving yourself a lot more love and a lot more like making a decision for yourself, I feel like as soon as you start working on you, and maybe even being a little bit more creative and finding your passion, I kind of feel like there might be a shift in the relationship too once you communicate very well. But I feel like the decision is up to you. You need to make a decision when it comes to either your love relationship, a partnership, could be a relationship with your family members. But there's something up there that needs a little bit more, like I feel like you need to address it. I feel like there's something that you need to be addressing. So let's look at your health situation. What is happening when it comes to health, Taurus? I just said that. Okay, we got surrender to the magic of who you are. It says we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And then we got surrender. White flag, time to negotiate open lines of communication, offering an olive branch, hope, faith, peace, gentle, and own it. Surrender. So what I'm feeling here when it comes to your health, beautiful Taurus, there might be an issue with your emotional health this month. I don't feel like really physical. I kind of feel like you might be having some issues with your knees though, or your legs in moving forward. But I do feel for most Taurus there might be an issue with things coming up and your insecurity being tested, your self-love and self-worth being triggered, or old things from the past being triggered that are connected to self-worth and self-love, in order for you to find the magic in yourself again. I do feel that definitely, I feel like in the beginning passionate, then a dip, and then passionate again. So I kind of feel like you're going up down this month. But whatever state you are at, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, own it. Just be open about it. I do feel like a lot of this has to do with you communicating with someone else, or a situation or an issue with someone else that's triggering those feelings. Then we're going to look at your spiritual aspect of this month. So what we got here is awakening. It says energy upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and then we got reversed star brothers. It says honorous energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So yeah, on a spiritual level, I do feel like there are deeper things going on with you, even though you might. I almost want to say pretend. You might pretend, or you might act like everything is smooth sailing, or you really want it to be smooth sailing and you really want to be focusing upon things being different or better. I kind of feel like underneath there's some stuff happening, or there's some stuff like coming to the surface, but this stuff is coming to the surface in order for you to move to the next level. You cannot take it with you. You need to address it. You need to look at it. I feel like there will be a messenger, maybe even multiple messengers this month, or messengers, yes, coming to you this month, that will be triggering you. Feel like you need to protect yourself, or have not been protecting yourself enough, or not being loyal enough to yourself. I feel like you're dealing with either someone that you cannot trust, or you're doubting if you can trust this person. This feeling is not coming up for like without a reason. I kind of feel like you need to address it, or you need to look at it. You need to examine it. You need to look at what is the reflection between you and this person, or what's happening, what's the trigger like, and why is it happening, so you can take off that load and vibrate higher. And then you got to take time to process all that has been happening. I want to say in the last 3 months. I feel like it might be either the one and the same issue for the last 3 months, or multiple issues that all have the same core, or all have the same, the same, piece in a pot, right? So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. I really hope that this helps, beautiful Taurus. Let me know down in the messages below, in the comments below. Sorry, I'm tired. In the comments below, if you liked your message, give it a thumbs up if you liked the message, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm sending you so much love and good energy. So many loving waves from me to you. Bye.